Hello everyone. This is a continuation of my last video and we are still discussing growing a young family as a mom. We'll be talking about the practical tips that can help us in this journey. If you haven't watched my previous video, you need to watch it so that you can understand where I am coming from. For the sake of this video, I will be sharing 4 important tips that has helped me in this journey, and I am very sure it will help you if you apply it. The very first tip that has helped me is routines. Routines has been a lifesaver for me. It has been a total game changer for me. You know, having a flexible but consistent schedule gives the kids structure and give me some predictability. The truth is that it is not easy to get the kids to make them get used to this schedule or this routine. You have to put in a whole lot of work. But with time, as they get used to it, it becomes easier for you. It becomes very, very easy for you. Bedtime routine, morning routine, training the kids to understand what they ought to do in the morning before they go to school, what they ought to do when they come back, what they ought to do before they go to bed. It reduces stress for you. The rate at which you shout and talk we go to the minimal, because with time they begin to get used to this is how mommy wants us to do it. This is how mommy taught us to do it. This is how we have been doing it. It becomes a consistent practice. When the kids get back from school, they know where they ought to put their bags, they know where they ought to put their uniforms, they know they have to take their baths, they know where to take their lunch boxes to. You won't have a messy house when they get back from school. This is as a result of continuous training, continuous tutoring. You just have to make it sink into their head. The truth is that it's not going to be easy before they get used to it, but the earlier you start, the better, so that as they grow up, it becomes a part of them. Tip number 2: make time for yourself. This one is tough but very crucial. I know it is impossible. I understand that. But make out time for you. Motherhood and everything that comes with it is actually a circle. It goes on and on. So wisdom demands that you put yourself into consideration, because a happy and a healthy mother makes for a happy home. So you have to give yourself that time. In my previous video, I laid emphasis on this. It can be overemphasized. Your sanity, it matters. If the home must go on, if the home must run well, then you as a mom, you have to be healthy, you have to be mentally stable at all times. So how do you achieve this? By giving yourself that time. Make out that 30 minutes, that 40 minutes, that 1 hour to chill. Take a nap, just rest your head, watch a movie, read a book, do what pleases you. Anything that can ease you of the tension, can give and can relax you at that point. Just use that little time to do it. Remember, you cannot pour from an empty plate. Tip number 3: meal prepping. Feeding a family is a full-time work on its own. It's a full-time work. So you need wisdom to do this, so that you don't end up going to the kitchen every morning, every night. Make up time. Even if you are a working class mom, the days you have for your off, maximize it to prep your meals. Cook in bulk and store, so that all you need do after a long day, a busy day, is just to bring out what the family needs for dinner, for lunch, or for breakfast, warm it up or microwave it if you want, and everybody's fine. It saves you a whole lot of stress. Okay, so meal prepping, if you haven't applied this, apply it. Then bulk cooking, cook in bulk, so that apart from the fact that it saves you time, it also saves you money. It saves you stress. The very last point I want to make today is teamwork. The importance of teamwork cannot be overemphasized. There are some mommies who do not have help in the house to help them out with chores. If you are in this category, then it is time to talk to your husband. Please don't keep quiet, because you don't expect your husband to read your mind, even if we wish they can, but it's not possible. So you need to speak out. You need to share your concerns. Let him understand what you are passing through. Let him understand that you both are in this together. I know some of us, we have very supportive husbands. Kudos to them. If your husband is not that supportive one, don't just conclude that he's not supportive. No, keep talking to him. Keep talking to him, but do it in a respectful way. With time, he will see reasons with you. So that when you join hands together to do these things, the home will run smoother. Yourself, you have breathing space, the stress will be reduced on your part, and you will not be exhausted at all times. If you get value from this video, please give me a subscribe, give me a like, comment in the section, and share this video to every mom out there. See you in my next video.